Highguard just became one of the most disliked reveals of the Game Awards, and the internet already decided it's dead. But here's the thing, I don't think people actually hate the game, I think they dislike the reveal. And that's totally different. When you close out the Game Awards, you're not just showing a game, you are showing a promise, you're showing the biggest thing you've got. People are expecting a mic drop moment. They're not expecting a slow burner, they're not expecting something they have to think about, they're expecting something that blows them away. So expectations are already unrealistically high for anything that comes at the end of that show. And that really does matter because first impressions don't just stick, they harden.
Our last reveal at the Game Awards is a teaser for something years and years away. But not tonight. Our final world premiere comes from 61 members of the team that built Apex Legends and Titanfall.
There are 3 reasons that this reveal went so nuclear and got the reaction that it did. The first one being genre fatigue. The number of hero shooters, FPS and live service FPS that have come out in recent years and have burnt players over and over and over again has grown. So players' first reaction now isn't curiosity or excitement, it's suspicion and judgment. Second to that, comparison. This game got called Concord 2 within like 10 minutes of it being launched, and unfortunately the second that happens and spreads all over social media, that's going to stick, and that's going to spread far faster than any kind of fact. Third is marketing. The second you rely on the fact that you are ex-Apex and Titanfall devs, especially Titanfall at the moment, that sets the bar really, really high, and expectation is that it needs to be something that blows people away, it needs to be innovative, it needs to be breaking barriers, it needs to be something new and fresh, and unfortunately the second people don't get that, disappointment doubles. The main complaint is that the game looks generic, and that's understandable. The trailer didn't communicate identity, the characters didn't instantly pop, there was no moment that made you go, oh damn, that's insane. But here's the important thing that we really need to remember. Generic visuals don't mean generic gameplay. There have been plenty of successful games that we've all enjoyed that started out looking generic until you felt them. And it's not all negative, there are people on both sides of the fence, and here's what gets lost in the dog pile. Underneath the trailer, the fundamentals look solid, the abilities seem readable, movement seems deliberate and intentional, and team play looks to really matter. And yes, dev pedigree does not guarantee success, but it does mean that gunplay's probably going to feel okay, movement's probably going to be pretty good, things aren't going to feel terrible. And that's not hype, that's risk assessment. At a certain point, people stop reacting to the game, they start reacting to the reaction. Dislike ratios become content, calling it dead on arrival becomes their personality, and people stop asking the question of, is this actually bad, or was it just badly introduced? I don't think Highground's dead. I think it was probably the wrong slot for them. I think the trailer failed to give us a reason for why this game's here and why we should be excited about it, and that is a hard pill to swallow in 2025. And if the game succeeds or fails, it's not going to be because Twitter hated it, it's going to be because the developers failed to give us a reason to keep coming back and playing it. What I think needs to happen next is we need to see Highground's gameplay. We need to see a focus on its mechanics and the things that make it special, and we need to see some people getting hands-on. That's what's going to give us a better impression of what this game's all about. And I also think the developers need to start selling us the game and stop selling us the history. So what do you think? Do you think Highground is doomed, or do you think it was just introduced badly? I'd love to know what you guys think, and drop a take down below. And I mean, at the end of the day, I get it, it's funny to call it Concord 2, but this is a free-to-play game. We've got nothing to lose by giving it a chance, have we? Catch you all later.